If the metal roof at your house has large holes, don't rush to throw it away or buy a new one. Today, I'll show you a simple way to repair damaged metal roofing using materials that are easy to find. This method is cheap, durable, and something you can easily do yourself. No help needed. The first step is to measure how large the hole on this metal roof is. This will make the repair process much easier. Next, prepare an old piece of clothing that you no longer use at home. Don't throw it away just yet, because fabric like this can actually be very useful for the repair process. Cut the fabric slightly larger than the hole in the metal roof so it can cover the damaged area perfectly later on. Next, prepare some gasoline and an empty container. Pour the gasoline into the container slowly. You don't need too much, just enough for the process. Be extremely careful during this step, as gasoline is highly flammable. It's best to do this outdoors to ensure better safety. Always prioritize safety and make sure there are no open flames nearby so the process stays safe and controlled. Next, prepare the main material, cement. Here, I'm using Portland cement because it provides excellent adhesion. Gradually pour the cement into the container that already contains gasoline, then stir slowly until the cement becomes moist and slightly dampened by the fuel. The goal here isn't to create a thick cement mixture as usual, but rather to achieve a slightly wet texture. Make sure there's still a little gasoline left in the container, as that remaining liquid will be used in the next step. By doing this, you'll have the perfect base mixture that's strong, practical, and ready to be applied for the repair process. The next step is to prepare a material that's often considered useless, styrofoam. Gradually place small pieces of styrofoam into the mixture you made earlier. If the mixture feels too thick, you can add a little more gasoline before mixing in the styrofoam. Which country are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments. It's always amazing to see how we're all connected from different parts of the world. Styrofoam dissolves very easily when it comes into contact with gasoline. And this is where the magic happens. A combination of gasoline, cement, and styrofoam, three simple materials that blend together perfectly. The gasoline acts as a solvent, breaking down the styrofoam into a thick, moldable substance. Meanwhile, the styrofoam adds texture and density to the mixture, giving it a glue-like consistency that sticks extremely well. It also contains polymer compounds that help strengthen the adhesive properties once the mixture dries. The cement, on the other hand, contributes its natural binding minerals, reinforcing the structure of the mixture so it becomes stronger, more durable, and firmly adheres to various surfaces. Stir the mixture until it starts to thicken. This mixing process is crucial, as it will greatly affect the final result once applied. Make sure all the ingredients are thoroughly blended to achieve a stronger and more durable finish. Once the mixture is perfectly blended and the texture feels just right, it's time to move on to the next step, the application process. Before applying the mixture to the metal surface, make several small holes around the edges of the damaged area. This step is crucial because these holes will serve as anchors for the patch, ensuring a stronger, more durable, and long-lasting repair. Next, prepare a piece of aluminum mosquito net. Cut it to match the size of the damaged area, then place it directly over the hole on the metal roof. The mosquito net will act as a reinforcement frame, helping the patch become stronger and more durable even under heat and rain. Once it's properly positioned, secure the edges of the net to the metal surface using rivets or small screws. Make sure every corner is tightly attached so the net won't shift during the repair process. This step is essential to ensure the patch becomes solid, stable, and long-lasting. This mosquito mesh wire is very flexible, making it easy to shape and follow the contour of the leaking roof tile. This helps ensure the patch fits neatly and firmly in place. Once the wire mesh is properly installed, the next step is to take the cloth prepared earlier in the video. Check its size, and if it's too large, trim the edges slightly so it fits more precisely and blends smoothly with the surface of the roof. If the cloth already fits well or is slightly larger than the mosquito mesh, the next step is to take the mixture we prepared earlier, a combination of cement, gasoline, and styrofoam. Dip the cloth into the mixture, then stir it thoroughly until every part of the fabric is evenly coated. Keep in mind that cloth has small pores and good absorption, allowing the mixture to easily penetrate from one side to the other. This helps the patch bond more firmly and creates a stronger, seamless finish. Once the entire cloth is fully covered with the mixture, place it directly over the hole that has been reinforced with the wire mesh. Use protective gloves if you prefer to apply it by hand, as this makes it easier to shape the cloth so it follows the contour of the roof tile. Smooth out the patched area evenly so the surface looks neat and adheres perfectly to the metal sheet. For the best results, let the patch dry for about 15 to 20 hours. Keep it in a shaded area, away from direct heat and rain, to ensure the mixture bonds firmly and creates a strong, long-lasting repair. This mixture can also be used to repair cracked or broken plastic buckets. The application process is very simple. First, attach a strip of tape to the inside of the bucket to prevent the mixture from seeping through during the repair. Next, slowly pour the mixture little by little onto the cracked or damaged area on the outside of the bucket. Make sure each layer fully covers the damaged surface until it becomes solid and even. You can also apply this mixture to wall surfaces. For example, if your wall has water seepage, or if your fish pond walls are leaking, this mixture can serve as a simple yet effective solution. The application is very easy. Just spread the mixture evenly over the cracked or damp area until the entire surface is fully covered. Make sure the first layer fills in the tiny pores, then apply a second layer for extra strength and durability. Once it dries, the surface will become solid and waterproof, effectively stopping any leakage or seepage problems. After letting it sit for about 20 hours, let's take a look at the result. The mixture adheres perfectly to the metal surface. The finish is extremely solid, hard, and durable. It doesn't crack or break easily, even when exposed to rain or direct sunlight for long periods of time. For a simple homemade compound, the bonding strength is truly impressive. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now. Join our community because we've got plenty of creative ideas, exciting experiments, and useful DIY tips that we'll keep sharing. Now, let's move on to the bucket we repaired earlier. First, I'm going to remove the tape that was attached to the inside of the bucket. Then, we'll run a simple test by filling it with water to see if the repair can actually withstand the pressure from the inside. This will help us find out just how strong and effective this homemade mixture really is. The result is absolutely amazing. This mixture can withstand water pressure perfectly and sticks firmly to the plastic surface without any sign of leakage. Its bonding strength is impressive. Even after being submerged for a while, the repair stays solid and completely crack-free. If you found this idea helpful, please hit the like button. Your support truly motivates us to keep creating more exciting and inspiring videos. And don't forget to share this creative idea with your friends and family. Who knows, this simple solution might come in handy for them someday too. This mixture also adheres perfectly to wall surfaces, making it ideal for repairing cracked or leaking walls. The result is strong, waterproof, and weather-resistant, perfect for various simple home repair projects. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found this idea helpful, and see you again in the next video.